Welcome everybody to 3.0. On this week's show we're going to do a video game special where we're going to look at our top 5 games of all time. Firstly though, we're going to look at the winners of the 2011 Video Game BAFTA Awards. The 2011 BAFTAs took place in London recently, and as there are a myriad of awards, here are the main award winners. The winner of Best Gameplay went to Super Mario Galaxy 2. The award for Best Multiplayer went for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. The gong for Original Music Score went for Heavy Rain. And the big tamale, the winner of Best Game, went to Mass Effect 2. Deserving winner of this year's Best Game of the Year. Unlike Games Award for Best Game, which was Call of Duty Black Ops, which had more to do with money than it being any good. But now, time for 3.0's top 5 games of all time. Number 5, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, for its redefinition of what a sports game is. These little known games, endorsed by a little known skateboarder, changed the way in which we looked at sport games. At the time, the best extreme sports games had to offer was a rejigged version of Exciter Bike, but these games brought in a non-linear, completely 3D world in which to play with, and best of all, you didn't actually know how to skateboard, so when you fell off, it wasn't your bones or teeth that were breaking. The original was developed by Neversoft and was published on every major console of the 90s. It has spawned 12 sequels and shows no signs of slowing down. It makes our list mainly because it helps so many young boys and girls fulfill their dreams of being able to skateboard like a pro and having to visit a doctor every few days because you fell off and broke something. At number 4, FIFA and PES, because without them, football games would be boring. These two football rivals have been each other's throats since the dawn of football games. The basic principles behind them are the same, but each new iteration has added a bit more than just the latest transfers. The reason these games as a whole make my list is simple: multiplayer. The game is simple and can be played by either 2 or 4 players on the same screen and online. It is incredibly addictive even if you're a novice and you find fun even the most simplest pass. This is why it's brought to a hall of gaming. And for all you naysayers out there, if these are such crap games, why do people keep buying them? Number 3, Super Mario Land, for its definition of what a platformer should be. Super Mario has been around with us for a very long time. As such, he's a cultural icon. None of that would mean anything if it wasn't for the games he's been in. It all started with a simple arcade game called Donkey Kong and a simple sprite called Jumpman. When Nintendo Entertainment System launched in 1983, he got his own game, Super Mario Bros. He has spawned 10 sequels, a myriad of side games and a couple of sport games such as Mario Tennis and Mario Kart. But most importantly, this little man in dungarees has defined the platform, whether it be in 2D or 3D, he'll carry on pushing the genre to its fullest. Number 2, Call of Duty, the entire series, not just fan favourites such as Modern Warfare. At first, Call of Duty was seen as nothing more than the knockoff of Medal of Honor, but soon proved itself more than a cheap clone. The first Call of Duty developed by Infinity Ward and received rave reviews upon its initial release. It differed from its contemporaries as a squad-based tactics rather than the lone wolf paradigm of previous first-person shooters. Infinity Ward continued to develop the sequel as well as Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, the latter which removed the health packs and gave us the current standard gameplay mechanics. Treyarch developed the third Call of Duty as well as Black Ops and World at War, as well as actually making that Wii remake of Modern Warfare. The reason these games are so brilliant is that they do exactly what first person should do: varied missions with different objectives and different playstyles. Top, you get a brilliant multiplayer. And at number 1, the game that stole our hearts, minds and other bits, GoldenEye. Selling over 8 million copies, produced by Rare for the Nintendo 64 console, it's become a modern legend of the shoot-'em-up history. Not only was it one of the first games to incorporate stealth into its gameplay engine, it also the first game to give characters different damage points depending on where they were hit. But what really made it stand out before was the multiplayer mode, allowing up to 4 players on a split screen to shoot, blow up and slap people to death. This game includes shoot-'em-ups, pretty much everything: Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, pretty much every shoot-'em-up that came after it. You know why? Because it was Bond. James Bond, 007. Do you remember having an N64 and having GoldenEye? Do you remember getting anything done? Neither do we! I have been Alex, this has been 3.0, and until next time.